When you sit here and you know inside your mind that you're going to feel bad when your husband or your wife or your father or your mother or your boss does something, because it's always made you feel bad, right? What you're not thinking about is that you have a choice. But you don't have a choice until you have a choice neurologically. The big mistake that people have made is they have confused psychological with neurological. Till you learn to control your neurology, and this is what hypnosis has done for a long time, that all of the bullshit in the world, hallucinating dead relatives and talking to them, is not going to make you more mentally healthy. And we know this. People have tried it for a long time. You hallucinate your dead mother and you go and work it out with her and cry and moan and whine. But you know what? When your husband yells at you, you still feel just as bad. Because unless you change those things inside the neurosynaptic pathways, and until you understand how the brain works, then you can't learn to reprogram it. You can't look at your computer and go, please. It just doesn't do it. And your brain isn't going to do it either, because it has a part of it that works mechanically. Now, you can get to the emotional outcomes you want, but you have to get the mechanical thing to work properly. I mean, this is why I think Viagra is a good thing. Till you have something that works mechanically, you just can't get the emotional things that go with it. And there are some people, for whatever reason, and I don't care if it's psychological or physical, they came up with a pill that helps these people. This is a good thing. There's all these doctors, of course, being stingy about it. They're going, well, you know, you can only qualify to get these pills under certain conditions. Because after all, it's dangerous to have a good sex life. Only a doctor would think that. You know, people have died having sex, and people have died withholding the ability of someone to have sex. You know, pretty soon we're going to have doctors, and we're going to find them with their penises cut off and a tube and a box of Viagra stuck on where it used to be. That in our cultures, we have to learn things. We spend billions of dollars in all Western cultures putting ads on TV that say, don't take drugs. Don't take drugs. Don't think of drugs all the time. Don't take drugs after school. Don't smoke marijuana. Don't take LSD. Ooh, don't take ecstasy. Right? And yet, the same culture turns around and takes, quote, educationally handicapped kids and gives them Ritalin every day. What kind of a message does this give kids? Here, don't take drugs. Take drugs. Don't take drugs. Take drugs. Seems to me there's a bit of a double message there. That if they start telling you, and when you start telling people things about learning, when they start telling you, oh, these words are misspelled, these words are misspelled, it starts getting your brain to look for what can go wrong. Start to look for what mistakes you can make. And when you look for what problems you can have, guess what? You find them.